Steve Sandhuff here. I'm going to talk to you about the quintessential firearm for self-defense and carry. Let's say you don't know anything about firearms and you need to know something. Alright, what you need to know is Glock has a couple models. Model 26 is a 9mm, Model 27 is a 40 caliber. They are small, they are compact. Now, my firearms are loaded. For safety purposes, you should treat all firearms as if they're loaded. Okay, that's a Model 27. That's the Glock 40 caliber. That right there is the 9-shot flush fit magazine. Now, you can put a +2 extension on the 9-shot right there. That's a +2 extension. That allows all of my small hand fingers to fit on the grip right there. So that's 9 + 2 + 1 in the chamber, right? Okay, those right there are night sights. Those are Glock factory installed night sights right there. Okay, these are your standard issue sights. Now, I highly suggest getting a set of standard night sights, whether you get Glock night sights or another brand. I like the 3-dot. I don't like any weird configuration of a big dot and a funny wedge and all sorts of nonsense. Those night sights really, really make a difference at night. Okay, what do I like about Glock? You got interchangeability of magazines. That's a 33-round magazine on a Model 26. That thing's fully loaded. Right there, it's ready to go. You got 33 + 1 rounds coming out of that gun. That's massive firepower if you got 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 home invaders. You need to take care of them. This right there will at least turn them around running. At least have that impact. Now, you've heard of stopping power. 9mm, 40 caliber. Well, they don't make a Glock 45 in that size. They don't make a 10mm in quite that size. They do make a 10mm in a 1-up size. Okay, that's a little bit larger than the Model 26 and 27. All right, if you need a 10mm or a 45, that's the size you're going to have to get in a subcompact. These are subcompacts. Nothing in the chamber. When you strike or fire a firearm like this, sounds like that. Now, Glock is extremely simple. Now, some folks don't like Glocks. I'm not here to debate with a Glock hater, okay? I'm here to tell you, if you don't know anything about firearms and you need or want a firearm for whatever purpose, hopefully lawful, of course, but you can't go wrong with a Glock. They have a Generation 4 now. I don't collect any Generation 4s. These are Generation 3s, and they're characteristic with this finger groove and this form on the plastic. But 10mm is a lot of firepower, a lot of stopping power, whatever. I'm not so sure you need it. Most people that are shot with bullets don't just fall. All right, it's not like the movies unless they're shot in the head. They're shot in the head, they're going to just fall. Go to chaotic.com if you want to see what people being shot looks like. Now, you know, it's got pornography on it too, so I'm not suggesting anybody just go to that website for that purpose. But if you want to see shootings and what happens in shootings, you have a lot of footage available on chaotic.com. You can shoot somebody 3, 4, 5, 6 times in the chest and they can still turn around and be running away. That's what you want them to do, turn around and run away. But when you shoot somebody for self-defense, you can't rely on just one shot. One shot's not necessarily going to do it if your attacker is also armed with a weapon or if there's multiple attackers. You have to be able to shoot and reload. These guns can be reloaded quite easily. They'll accept a full-size magazine. All these guns will accept a larger magazine. All right, Glocks. I just can't say enough positive things about them. They're extremely reliable, extremely dependable. They're pretty, pretty well on target as far as their accuracy. There are some guns that you probably can shoot more accurately in a target practice setting, but in a self-defense combat setting, it doesn't get more accurate than the Glocks. I'm just going to ramble all day about them, really. No, I'm going to close it out. Hope you enjoyed this. Model 26 or Model 27 is your best bet. Does it matter whether you get a 9mm or 40 caliber? Yeah, if you want a couple more bullets, get a 9mm. If you want a gun that has a little higher recoil, get a 40 caliber. It doesn't really matter as far as self-defense. They're both going to be pretty much as effective. Person's not going to go down on the first shot with either one in the chest. Maybe a double tap in the heart, but other than that, you're going to need to shoot them multiple times to incapacitate them. But everybody needs to treat firearms safely. They're always loaded. Keep them out of the reach of children, or train your children about them. Thank you. Bye.